Hey, thank you so much for clicking on part 5 of LA Noire. That means so much to me. My name is Highjinkss. I'm going to continue on with the gameplay, so I'm going to shut up now.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
All right, he said it's number 2. 1, 2.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest. Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car.
Ain't no way big man's already that far up there. Oh my god.
There's no point running, Adrian.
My man's about to fall off the roof, guaranteed.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there,
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this. You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
And you about to lose that new lady, Nicole. That
turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department. Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is when Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
I saved a whole year for
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps? Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein. Very funny. Come on, Mike, that's very good. Let's go save the world. Coming, Stefan?
On my way.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski.
oh my god. Okay, so from the last case, the wife is gonna take back Adrian. What the heck?
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Am I crazy, or did that guy's like audio just didn't sound like authentic, like it's in the scene, like how I felt about that one cop before? Like, I know I'm overdoing it probably by thinking a bat.
This isn't what we're looking for.
No, wait. No, I want that. Zoom in on it if you can, my guy. All right, so there's nothing there. Okay. What else we got?
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
All right. Need you to move, sir.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. I don't think this is anything.
All right. Well, it was worth looking at. All right. So within the barricade, see, this just shined. What do you want me to do with this? Oh, really?
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Oh wait. Oh. I can talk to him, can I? Ooh.
Give me some room, huh? I have to get this done.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
Wait, no. I gotta talk to the guy, right? I can't leave without talking to him because they said he was here first.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish? sir?
No, I do not.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared him off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
I don't believe him.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr.
Hey, 4 out of 4, not
Speak to
bad.
Mr. Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
You know who he's kind of reminding me of? Guy that played like Foggy on Daredevil.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Back to the game well.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. About $50.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Hey, you think those bikes will be on the other side?
Are you actually gonna help me and do something this
About
time?
time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
I don't know. I don't know how they want me to answer that one.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
Shake it.
There's no call for violence.
Shake it.
I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Oh. Oh.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
I don't understand. That's not like.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
What the hell just happened? What did I do? Oh no. Okay.
When I leave here, I will seek legal advice from my government detective. Then, I will bring your police department to its knees.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
X.
Talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary.
Where did I go wrong? In the community answer, it said like 59% chose 3. I chose 3.
I saved a whole year for that car.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
The thing was, he was a real nice guy.
Wow.
I felt lousy collaring him.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants it.
All units, shots fired, off-speed, help. Chateau and Valencia, Chateau and Valencia, shots fired, off-speed, help. Unit to have code 3 identified.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Trolley pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like ATV. They lose it. Bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns from one of the cops. Head to high ground and make a stand.
The officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Run, bro. Oh, damn. I hope that cop didn't die.
Throw out the guns.
I climb the pipe. Oh, you'll climb every other pipe but that one. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yo. I want you to. Do I not heal? Oh, that's my cue.
Shoot that punk!
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance in Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Like, the wrench is marked, yes, to this location, but I don't know. I feel like some people lose wrenches all the
We
time.
keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
I'm going right here.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
How come this game makes me put things away and like reassemble things? Like I get the grand scheme of it, but you know what I mean? Like I'm working. Oh, it's that one. Down one.
That's not right.
Oh, there you go.
One left.
No, what are you doing? You were right. Your hand was right there.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Gabriel Delgado. Is it you?
We'll need a full
So what
statement
next?
from Dewey to put in our report.
Not sure this means much. Nope. Circumstantial. No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Look at.
Seems irrelevant. I don't think so. Maybe. No. If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
So Valdez was just driving by and he saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Ugh.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
So you don't know where the kid lives?
He got kicked out of his last place. He might be at his girlfriend's, but I don't know where that is.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
I don't want to get this wrong.
Stop lying to me, Dewey. The thieves work for you.
You can't prove that. Go ahead and try. Like I said, my tools get stolen on a regular basis. You don't want to believe me? I'm not going to say anymore.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
How am I misreading everything?
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Gabriel Delgado.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common-law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
Now we're going to stop it right there. That's going to be part 5. If you want to solve this case with me, please check out part 6 when it drops. I would actually really appreciate that. My name is Highjinkss, and again, thank you for watching.